OG, it's like one of these, they're like trying to outplay, it feels. Whereas Secret, it's like this methodical smashing in a game that they would win.
He's coming back forth. No mana quite yet for the Fisher, but he is claritying up. He's going to have mana for the Fisher soon. Seb's got to be careful. He's sitting low, out of regen. There's the Fisher setup as the clarity was enough to get that Fisher ready to go. Seb's trying to move in, but another slam down. They get the kill. First blood for Zai. They do lose Yapzor, but Saxa gets low. Zai. Yeah, not quite anything else other than a few right clicks to offer, and those right clicks will not be enough. Saxa will live. Do something to Sumail before Sumail hits the 6 and is too ready to take team fights himself.
Almost have enough mana for a spin. If he gets a good trap.
Yeah, this should be a solid one here for Secret, unless Sumail, has he got any 1 charges? It's only the 1/1 charge. That will not save him. The Verifier might though. No. Just kidding. Matu able to find that crit to finish off the job. Saxa does come in with a rotation. Lucky shot slows down Matumba Man, but Matumba Man still has Yapzor and Puppey by his side. They'll stop Notel and Saxa from pursuing, and Matumba Man will be able to live. Nice movement from Yapzor to come back in and...
Yeah, it'll get him a little bit of levels. He's going to have to back up anyway and heal, but now he's almost matching at least the Gyro's level. Gyro's been getting majority of the experience, though, as we see he's almost level 6. The matchup, though, we didn't get to talk about too much, that Jug versus Gyro. We used to see it a lot, right? The Jug, the Life Stealer versus Gyros, because you can just, you stick on him.
Ooh, Quinn.
If he keeps himself at a good pace, he should be able to, yeah. This is the dream for Seb, though. He's like, great, thanks. Like, they move out of my lane. He's even got his Wrath of Nature up in about 5 seconds, too, so they could look to respond with an aggressive play with that bottom.
That's Zai. The movement pays off. He's able to walk in, get the stunning on to Notel. Now Sumail's trying to turn, and he has the cooldown. It's going to hit on all 3 of them. Nisha's there as well, though, for Secret. Zai's getting low. They've lost Zai. Over towards Sumail they go. Nisha and Matu, have they got the damage to get him off? They've hit him once more with the Tidebringer. Nisha chases him down, finishes him off. They'll take down the big boy. Sumail's out of the game. Nisha, he's got a lot of HP still to work with. He's a tanky boy, 800 HP and 18 charges. But Quinn, he's got the control. Zips in, finds the Ether Remnant. The healing ward is still healing up Nisha. Matu trying his best with the micro to keep his Kunkka safe, but it's not enough. Quinn will be able to bring him down, mirroring his movement and taking out the Kunkka. Knows this is the safe area. Knows Seb sort of gave him the go-ahead. He said, hey, my friend, go top. There's nobody here contesting farm. You'll get a lot of space. Secret are going to try and do something about this, though, potentially. Zai's headed over, but Saxa and Quinn are there ready to shut him off. He'll turn, does get the stun and the kill onto Saxa. Zai's able to bring down one with him. He should still fall, as Quinn will chase. He's got the Ether Remnant up in a second. Doesn't even need it. One more right click takes down the Leshrac.
He killed that bounty rune, though, right? He turned and killed the bounty rune. Not sure if Seb was looking where he was doing that one, or if he was just forcing lanes in. They will be able to get that bottom tower, so trade of towers.
Yeah, both teams, I mean, as mentioned by the panel during the draft, they've both got these great ways of getting these early pushes going. Down bottom, Zai. He should be in trouble. Saxa is able to roll in. There's no escape for him. An attempt from Yapzor to buy him some space to get out of there, but now Yapzor's in trouble as well. Quinn's on top of them. Seb comes in with the TP. Jump forward with the step. He's stuck in the sprout. It's going to be 2 kills for OG as Yapzor goes down. Nisha, he's trying to find something in return. Looks towards Saxa. Saxa does get dragged back into the torrent, but he's still alive. He is dying to the Sad-Eye Banisher and will finally fall. But now Nisha, he's got to deal with the 3 of them. He's going to go straight up for the TP out, and there's no way to cancel it. So Nisha will be able to take Saxa's life and get out of there alive. Missile over towards Puppey. Sumail's, there's been time for him to join the action. Head in. Puppey pops the Hand of God. Remnant pulls him back. Quinn's able to grab another. Quinn playing a lovely, clean game right now. 5 kills on the Void Spirit.
Those are pretty long cooldowns, but for the most part, you look at the pace of the drafts on both sides, and they should be able to match each other quite a lot.
And you know, these are heroes with these long ults that aren't saying, oh, I can't fight unless I have my ultimate.
Yes.
No, they're heroes that offer so much more than just the ult. Top lane, Seb. He'll pop out of Nature's Wrath, but there's 3 heroes on top of him. Seb is getting low. The Omni-Slash bouncers don't get him, but Matu's final right-click will. But has managed to get time for the rest of OG to come in and try and find some trades. Quinn jumps over towards Zai, cuts him out. Now they'll look over towards Matu, but Matu's already teeping away in the trees. He's out of this half of the map. Secret are going to head up here. They want to try and make a bit of a go onto Seb.
Oh, he has switched to the Orchid. All right, he had the pipe queued up for a bit of a long time, and then now he's just switched.
This is a 5-man gank attempt here from Secret. They're bringing the whole squad in to go for Seb.
10 heroes
and
top.
They will block him off with the Fisher. Yeah, everyone's going to come in on OG as well for this. Seb does fall. Now, do OG want to try and fight into this? They're a man down. Saxa has got the Rolling Thunder available. They'll try and bring the fight back towards their tier 1. Quinn's still smoked up. See if he finds an avenue to initiate with Secret. Stepping forwards, Quinn hiding behind the tree. He'll lead in with the Remnant. Instantly grabs inside. They'll commit onto the left track. Rolling Thunder coming through. The boat does come crashing down. So the Rum will give them some sort of protection. It's not enough to save this Lesh. Omni Slash from Matu comes out onto Samel. It's not enough damage though. Matu couldn't finish off the kill. And now it's Quinn. He's back in. He takes down the Jug. Nisha, he's tanking tower hits. The impetus as well for No-Tail fly through. They've lost 2 on Secret. Nisha's going to go for the TP out. He will make it away. Nothing to cancel it. But now Yaps are on Puppy. The supports, they've been left alone. Remnants out. Won't grab either of them. Puppy tries to hide in the trees. Close his eyes and hope that this ain't happening, and that will allow him to get out. Not the same to be said for Yapsor though. He does die. OG able to get revenge for their fallen leader Seb.
Very nice, OG with a perfect positioning and a perfect ward to catch all that vision of Secret playing too aggressively.
Very quick rush. Yep.
Oh, maybe this could be the potential of him getting the job, but no, he was actually level 11. So it's in level 1 Omni Slash is pretty bad. With the Mask of Madness, it's a little better, but yeah, still not the greatest. But they will actually maybe find Seb here.
They do. Tries to TP out, but Nisha was already in with the X mark. And this time around, I don't think OG's going to be able to find anything for losing Seb. Seb's going to go down. OG, okay, they do get Zai down bottom, so a trade of the offlaners.
I bet he was a bit confused how they saw him too, because they had a sentry up on the high ground, but it just got dewarded by Puppy. But the sentry was just on the outskirts of catching the off ward.
Samel's TP'd into this, but Matu, he's level 13, he's got the level 2 Omni Slash. Samel's going to go down the once with the Aegis. Can they kill him a second time? He committed for this, and OG, they're unable to connect with him. Samel's going to get left alone as he TP's in to his death, and now it's Secret's turn to maybe look for some objectives themselves. With the gyro down, they can push on for a tier 2 tower here. And so Samel loses the Aegis, loses his life, loses a tier 2, and that little lead that OG was starting to get, it's been shut back down. Saxa. We'll try and find Puppy here on the back of Secret's retreat. And should get him. Another bounce over the Rolling Thunder. They do find the Chen. Also, Seb's managed to get a hold onto Matu with this Orchid into the Remnant, blocking off any sort of escape. They get the kill. We're seeing back and forth action just as you feel that one team's managed to sort of get the advantage. Suddenly, the other side comes in and say, no, we can do it too. As you said, BKB and Aghanim, he himself can stand his ground. Obviously, that Vampire Fang's definitely helping out as well with that axe, giving him that additional life steal.
Seb,
makes him even tougher to bring. Seb. He is the one that has to play alone as the Prophet. And he'll lose his life for it, you would imagine, unless they can make any sort of miraculous connection. They cannot. Seb is alone. OG are starting to move up. Maybe they can take a fight after Seb falls. Quinn's going to lead him with the Invis rune. See what sort of a grab he can find in the river. Zai, he's already on top of No-Tail, so he's forcing the X back. The cooldown does come out, hitting them all. The missile onto Matumbaman. Matumbaman, he's getting low. Can he get the blade through in the time he can? Because Yapsor's in with the Echo. Buys time for Matu to pop the Omni Slash, but it isn't enough damage to kill off Sameo. Finally, the Tidebringer hit from Nisha will clip the gyro, take down Sameo. It's been 2 buybacks from OG. They're trying to turn this. They're looking for Seb, but Seb, he's in trouble. He's going to go down a second time. It's a dieback on Seb. It's a triple kill for Nisha. This level 20 Kunkka just turning up big time into the fight. They'll bring back No-Tail. That's a double dieback from OG here at 25 minutes. As Nisha, honestly, he just turns up and he says, look, boys, I got a lot of farm. I got a lot of levels.
Kunkka's hurt a bit, right? Like, he had some pretty beastly talents for a long time. They're still quite good.
Yeah,
but
I mean, they really, honestly, Kunkka's talents were that good that these talents still, even with the nerfs, are.
They look great.
They're one of the best value talents. The damage and the strength, it just adds up to insane proportions. Mid lane, jumping onto Puppy behind the tower, but Nisha's got the control onto No-Tail. No-Tail gets low. Nisha pots the BKB, but he won't be able to finish off No-Tail. No-Tail just out of range of that Tidebringer cleave. They'll turn their attention over towards Saxa. Saxa are able to break out of the Yules combo. Quinn pots the Blade Mail, turns with the Remnant onto Zai, jump over with the Rolling Thunder. Zai, who'll get left behind by the rest of Secret. It's a double kill for Quinn. The rest of Secret splitting up.
It's a good move, but I think it was like No-Tail who started that, right? As an Enchantress, he just walked up and starts hitting Puppy. We're starting to, like, Puppy is really important for the core of his lineup because of how much sustain he provides with all of his
top lane
mech heal.
Seb's been found. Nisha, he's hunted him down once again, blocking him off, allowing Matu to get in with that Omni Slash. It's another death on Seb.
Is that a Satanic, I think, for Matumba? Yeah, Matumba actually, if he disassembles, he has a Satanic finished. And he is going to, it looks like.
And they've got vision on Quinn. Quinn was hopping around. They have vision on him with that sentry. And Quinn gets slammed down. They're now buying back on Quinn as well. He wants to get involved. See if he can turn this fight around. Samel moves in with the BKB, but Secret's able to back off. They turn over towards Zai. Missile inbound onto the Lishrak.
BKB's not.
Saving Zai's able to use up. And now Sumail, he's vulnerable. The torrent control's there for Nisha. Double kill for Matu. OG's got to get out of it. Saxa jumps up to the high ground with the shield crash. No-Tail's being chased as well by Puppey and the Centaur. The Zai Lesh does fall as Quinn's able to come back in with Saxa, slice him down. Can OG actually fight back into Secret? They're without their gyrocopter. Matu's got Blade Fury and still has the Satanic active to rely on. Puppey's just going to casually TP out in the middle of the fray, and he's going to get away with it. He's out of this. Matu turns over towards Saxa. Saxa jumps in. Silence does hit onto Matu, but he's able to heal up with that Satanic, take down Saxa. Aether Remnant does pull in Nisha, but Nisha's just too tanky. They cannot touch this Conquer. No-Tail has to TP out. We're seeing buybacks being used all over the place here, but it is going to be hard. As we say, the damage issues are certainly there against Secret's lineup. Secret's heroes just so beefy thanks to Nisha's farm, and they'll be able to take this without OG getting a look in at all.
Nice deep wards in, it looks like, here to watch when OG does get out of top and middle, at least. Bottom, Quinn is going to continue to push that one forward, maybe look to try to get a pick off.
They might catch him this time. Obviously, the one he's got to worry about is that X-Mark. Fish up into the torrent. He's not going to get the chance to pop a single spell. Secret have the lockdown to shut down the Void Spirit. A split pushing attempt. See the Rolling Thunder being played with by Saxa. He's ready to jump in with that blink if he wants to start slowing them from sieging this tier 3 tower. Nisha just standing his ground, pushing on. Sumail attempts to step forward. The X-Mark is there, does drag him back. He's
no BKB on Sumail.
He didn't have to BKB back up. They're still down for 15 seconds. Sumail, he stepped far too far forward. He's dead for 80. And that's a big error right there, because now Secret have all the space and time to take away this mid set of racks.
I mean, they're still super healthy. They still have Hand of God available, too. They have so much still at the ready. I believe the boat is back up as well, too, so they can look to try to get more out of it. But actually, jump.
He just finds himself a 3-man slam. All right, No-Tail's out of the game, buys back. It's still 25 seconds without the gyro. Secret now to 20k lead. That little bit of mispositioning from Sumail costing OG heavily. As Secret clean up a huge amount of the base. Matu does get gone upon. Do they have enough control for him? They don't. He's able to get the Blade Fury out. Hand of God pots as well as Matu's able to maneuver outside of the base, back down towards the low ground. There's no damage still to deal with Nisha's Kunkka as he walks out full HP. They'll try and jump in. They're going for a bit of a poke onto him, but I don't think it'll be anything more. Do they really want to try and chase this Kunkka? I don't think you can kill this man. Seb tries to turn his attention over towards the Shaker with the silence, but he's able to force his way out of there. The missile does connect onto Nisha. Nisha has been left behind, but he's still got the BKB, and he still has his TP. Nothing to stop that through the Magic Immunity. Nisha is out. Saxa did try and commit to find something. Seb's coming in with the TP to look for Zai.
They're trying so hard to catch something.
They may just get Zai, though. Quinn's got the Remnant. Back up in a second. Zai's trying to duke it out, but he won't be able to. OG at least able to find something. But they still need a whole lot more than that to come back into this game. A buyback from Zai, in fact, coming into play as No-Tail's playing aggressively up by the outpost into 3 members of Secret. There's going to be a dead Enchantress for sure. No more fight to be had there. And Sumail goes down once more. Matu with the Omnislash backup. Yapsor has the control. And with Sumail dying a second time like that.
Right through back door. They're just killing the buildings through it.
Yeah, they hit that hard. They hit that fast right now. Matu, Abyssal out. The Mega Creeps are there. 25. Getting close to being 6 slotted. They'll take this roast. Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard goes their way. Secret, they have got everything required for that one final team fight they need to look for to shut this game 1 out.
We're the first ones to just be like, hey, you just pick Kunkka versus Gyro a lot of the time, and Gyro is very much so negated a lot of the game. And the Jug as well. This was an earlier pick, but it also ended up working very nicely for them in this game so far.
Yeah, no, both Matu and Nisha have just played their carry roles to perfection this game.
Yeah.
Jump in onto Seb. Leads in for the Torrent. Fisher's follow-up is there. Seb will go down. He does have buyback. Will use it. Saxa caught outside of the base as the Pango's dead. Another buyback is available. Saxa will use it immediately. No-Tail trying to stay alive with the Ghost Scepter, but they've got the magical damage to burst through it. Sumail steps forward. He takes a full Omni Slash to the face as the old man is in his helicopter, is out of the game for 80. They don't have buybacks on these 2 heroes. Secret should be able to clean up the rest. Seb sprouts himself in. Nisha cuts him down. You can expect the Gs to start coming out pretty soon. They're heading on to tier 4. Secret Looks like OG's going to make them work for it, make them take down the buildings before they tap out. Quinn's dead. He's got a buyback available. He is going to use it. I mean, OG, they are trying their best to hold on, but this game is absolutely over. There's no comeback to be had here. Secret will take game 1 of this series, and very, very cleanly sort of from the mid-game onwards as well. Nisha sort of just waltzes in with the classic, you know, I've finished farming, what do I do? And he just takes away the whole game with him. Matu gets that space to boost himself back up in farm.
I like it. I'm just worried about the ping disadvantage. You're playing on 3 different continents right now, but I'd still lean OG. Yep. It's just got to be careful. Secret might just slaughter you and then run you down.
Super highly, and specifically from if Rubik gets any of those Grimstroke spells, right? Ember, PA, Slardar.
No, there's definitely some lovely things to be had there.
While we see on the OG side, they also react.
Top lane.
OG.
That's your first blood. Lovely little grab there onto Notel. Steps a bit too far forward. Zai's going to be able to force him out to jump back as well, but
a ton down bottom. We imagined that he would get full free farm, but we didn't get to actually talk too much about the DK and, you know, how they came to pick it. You see him and he's playing versus this Slardar and PA, you're imagining, yeah, of course, it's because of that high armor. He's also going to add a good lockdown for his team.
He's in with the gank. He's moved down bottom. He's able to set up for a kill onto Saxa.
Matu is low as well. He knows that, and Matu does not have mana for TP.
Matu played sort of the greedy move. We saw how low he was. He was sitting around. They're looking for him in the trees. Mid-ones are hunting. Matu keeping himself hidden quite nicely, but mid-one, he's persistent, and he will find him. Finding Matu in the trees. Matu's able to jump over. There is an Astral Step and soon to be 2 charges available on mid-one. Jumps in with the first one. Disruption will be there, but Matu, he's already going to go down. Mid-one with this rotation, securing them 2 kills, maybe even a second one onto Puppey, as Puppey is surrounded by Seb and mid-one in the trees. Puppey trying his best with the Jukes. Mid-one's still got another charge of the step, ready to zip through him, as Puppey will almost certainly fall. Pops the stick charges, it will not save him. Mid-one, despite the ping, he played mid perfectly, and the rotations, they're coming brilliantly. Nisha is able to make the use of the space given, and that is indeed a very early tier 1 tower to be taken just 7 minutes in. Idea of diving in for this. Notel's also around to back up the cause of OG. Nisha steps forward. A little hard for both teams to get a bite on one another. Maybe if Nisha can find the change, they can go. Nisha still wanting to play aggressive with this Arcane Rune. Dagger in onto Seb. Still got a bit of a duration left on the Dragon Form. Nisha getting caught by the Remnant. Drop back, but the defensive disruption keeps him safe. And now with the numbers, Secret are able to overrun OG. They move over towards Notel. Now they turn their attention towards mid-one. Nisha, he's got the chains back up. The remainder of that Arcane Rune really paying off for him, as mid-one still trying to run. Nisha's been able to bring him low. Matu committing with the dagger. Over he goes with the Dissimulate. Mid-one goes in aggressively, but he's straight into a change. Matu's able to turn and crit him down, but Matu will fall for his efforts, and Puppey also ticks down to the damage of the Dragon Form from Seb. Nisha hiding in the trees. Samel, has he got the damage to take him? Chains will stop Samel from jumping around any further, but the vision's there from that ward. He's able to close the gap. Nisha throwing down a Remnant to jump over. If Seb can find the breathe high, it should bring him down, and it will. Seb's able to get the angle. They do kill off Nisha's Ember Spirit, and they should be able to finish off this tier 1 bot. No, not until. Not until that item's done. Matu's got no interest. And even then, without the BKB, things are quite scary for him. OG, lots of means to deal with the PA. Between their elements of crowd control and, of course, the spirits from the Phoenix, always an issue.
They're trying for him down bottom. They've got the dust.
And he is alone. They are TPing over towards the outpost, OG, to try and help out. You are seeing, indeed, as you say, that high armor on the Riki come into play there, giving him extra time to jump around and juke them out. And Samel, he's actually been able to run away by the looks of it. Now the time's been there for Notel and mid-one to turn up. They're in with the Soul Band. They're going to be able to turn it. OG turn it around. Mid-one picks up the double kill. They just couldn't kill Samel. Yeah, you really did say no. And they do have that defusal done for Samel. See if they get the lead in here. This initiation onto Seb. It's going to be attempted. Mid-one's already coming in from the side. They get the stun onto Notel, but Notel's fine. Chains out both onto Seb and mid-one. The lead forward. Seb turns with the Dragon Tail onto Nisha. Zai jumps forward. The Supernova out as well on the high ground. It's a great positioning. It's going to force Secret to think twice about trying to fight this. The Supernova still eclipses both Nisha and Puppey, allowing Samel to jump over towards the Shadow Demon, over towards the Ember. There's 3 dead, 4 dead on Secret. An excellent hold there from OG as they stand strong, take the fight.
Because they don't have any real team fight on their lineup, and OG they have pretty decent one. Like the Phoenix is the majority of it, but besides that, it's pretty damn good in comparison. Secret just very single target oriented.
Let's see what they can catch. The smoke does dispel it. In fact, there's going to be the quick jump from Sepp. He's instantly in onto Nisha. Nisha wasn't ready, and Nisha is dead. The Supernova will get popped. There'll be a buyback from Nisha because his team, they need it. Zai, he's trying to fight up against MIDONE and Seb in the river. Sumail has been found, but a jump back to safety. Sumail will get out of there, but Zai, he finds the opportunity to get in with a corrosive phase and to set up for Sumail to go down. They'll turn their attention over towards Seb. This buyback from Nisha allowing them to join forces and move back in, but Nisha, he's got to be careful. He's been soulbound. Have they got the silence followed? They have. The silence is there onto the two of them. MIDONE, he's going to have an issue with the pulse in a couple of seconds. They've got to be prepared for this silence to assimilate into the resonant pulse. He's silenced yet again. The remnant pulls him in. MIDONE, this man's insane. He's got himself a triple. He's over towards Poppy. Poppy is getting smashed. MIDONE hits back at Secret. It's an ultra kill for the man playing on 200 ping. And I can't quite believe this. 10, 1, and 11. Honestly, what the hell were OG not playing with this man? Who gives a shit about the ping when he can play this damn good on it? Matu, obviously after that Deso, he's still trying to get his BKB done. I imagine, does he have the, he has got the recipe, right? Okay, yeah. He's managed to get it
he's got the whole thing, right?
I mean, I think it's kind of deserved. PA was pretty good before the patch,
Yeah, it was,
right?
yeah.
There was certain regions that were, you know, this hero was sort of a free win. A lot of the times when you grabbed it in the safe lane.
Yeah, I'm impressed how much he's been able to keep up so far in this game, though. He's still like pretty much top of net worth with the DK. So very impressive for him.
Puppy, he's moving in on this. Seb's going to be able to jump over him, turn towards Zai with the Dragon Tails. Done the Supernova's out. Zai's got to run, but the Diffusal Blade's slowing down. Zai will fall as well. Double kill for Sumail. OG just continuing the slaughter.
Because he also just has to, he has to watch out of a lot of things too, right? It's not just the silence. It's a Ricky Cloud, it's a DK stun. There's a lot of other elements that he does have to be very wary of.
I think if anything, he's just not getting the BKB now because he realizes he's going to need both. He's going to have to go for the BKB after the Yules. But of course, that still doesn't feel great mid lane. He just walks in straight into a smoke screen. Nisha's just been locked down. There's no way to play out of this one. The Supernova's out. Seb does get focused by Matu. Matu commits with the BKB. Will be able to bring down the DK. So Matu were able to finally use his power to take down one of the cores of OG, and that will put OG off from pushing for more. One has a completed Desolator on its way out on top of the Aghanim's and that casual plate mail that he picked up on the way to make sure that he is also a very tanky hero. As not all, maybe not tanky enough though. MIDONE using the Remnant as well to try and put the PA off from jumping for more. As Matu's got to be careful. Hasn't got his BKB available for 30 seconds. The turn with the stun round to Puppy. Throws the dagger back onto Sumail. MIDONE, he's committing in for this. He's playing aggro. He wants to use this Aegis. Does get it popped. They kill off Zai. Matu has to jump up to the high ground. MIDONE, he's ready to dive for more. He's able to get in. Slides in with the Astro Step. Pulls Puppy back in with the Remnant. Not quite enough burst to kill Puppy. Puppy will live this time.
It looks like the hero that was supposed to, at least for the side of Secret. Matumba does end up getting a little bit for himself there. Cost them the buyback, but it's really all about the PA at this point. At least for them.
He's their damage dealer.
Still a long and tall mountain to climb it continuously. They're gonna chase more though. There's Ricky's still dead. But they get dissuaded.
Seb, he's going to start punching back. And Zai, for his efforts, he's going to pay with his life. Zai will fall. Matu's trying to go to the BKB. He's in onto MIDONE, but MIDONE's still got to dissimulate. Jumps over to the side. He's also got an Astro Step charge. Good to go. He's out of there. They turn with the Soul Bind, and Matu's trying to come over this BKB onto the Dragonite, but the BKB ends, and MIDONE, he instantly had the control in place. The Ether Remnant was already laid down, so as soon as the PA came out of the BKB, Matu got pulled aside by it. It's 4 dead on Secret. Yet again, OG, they're just winning every single team fight right now. As OG, they are certainly doing it in the second game. These racks proving to be very hard for Secret to defend. They push him off the range racks. Sumail does get corrosive haste, and with the respawns, OG do respect it. I say that MIDONE he jumped straight back in.
Very MIDONE-esque right there.
Well, look at the chains on him. It's a buyback as well from Puppy. They really want to kill off this Void Spirit, but they won't be able to. He's out of there. Far too slippery for them to deal with.
They'll smoke. They'll play it safe just on that buyback. The majority of the damage was done. They didn't get the melee racks, but Secret fully on the defensive, and OG now they can try to reinitiate.
And they certainly can. In they go straight away. BKB pop from Matu, tries to go in for Sumail, but Sumail's able to jump up with the tricks to trade. MIDONE commits onto the backlines. MIDONE's already taken out both supports. He gets out of there. Matu tries to commit, but the Halberd comes in. He's been disarmed. He's got to get out. The Supernova's burning down. They'll tap it out. This game is over. GG is called. OG are going to be the ones to take game 2. With MIDONE turning up 16-1-15 on the mid-voice Spirit despite playing on 200 ping at 4 a.m. in the morning.
There we go, the Meepo.
You had to.
It was cool.
It's like, I love it though, because unless this was I could see nothing else to give Secret a fighting chance.
There's no way.
He should be able to farm just way faster because you can just push the lane in over and over, and Bounty has no way of creep clearing at all. He has to just auto attack these creeps to like, look how many creeps he has under his tower already. The next wave is coming in already.
Oh,
does mess with Nisha's poof.
Oh, he does.
I mean,
I can see First Blood indeed having down on the side lane. Zai is able to snipe No-Tail there, swishes in with the swashbuckle.
Surprising to see them so far up under the tower. I guess they had a double wave and they just wanted to try to stop Yapso and Zai from getting XP. They were very deep forward. And now
try to make a bit of gone Sumail. Yeah, Sumail's in trouble. He's just straight up dead. He cannot run away from these two, as that's going to be both heroes going down in the bottom lane there. Zai and Yapso. The playmakers here off to a rocket start.
Pretty even, actually, because how much gold he's stolen.
Oh, yeah, it is. As I say, you know, MIDONE, I mean, not that we're surprised after seeing what he was able to do in game 2. Let's see if they can kill off Sumail. He's looking like they certainly can. In trouble again, this duo, this Pango Rubik lane proved to be a little too much for OG to deal with. No-Tail does manage to hit Yapso with the Inkswell. He's ready to start stealing some gold.
He wants to come with them,
money. Yeah, Matu's still level 4. He's making this move, of course, without the Shadow Walk, so it's just going to be the walk in, but might just be good enough with that Fisher from Saxa, locking Matu out with the track. Easy vision for Seb to keep the right clicks coming in. Still, though, he's able to bite through the Sprout. Matu on the retreat. MIDONE doing his best to chase. He's got the level 2 Shuriken as well already. As he'll move in, Shuriken will cancel the salve. Moves in, and he gets the kill. Matu is down. Puppy has to TP out. It's a hot start for MIDONE's bounty. I think the real issue is, though, you know, Nisha, he is having the dream start as the Meepo. You're seeing him 7 minutes in, he's got 70 CS. You know, he is playing to perfectly right now, and he's even got the opportunity to find a killer mid because Zai's coming with the rotation. They're in with the Rolling Thunder, locking down Sumail. He's going to get the chance to put the ult, but it's not enough to save him. He's already too low. He falls. No-Tail and Sax are coming in, but they can't do anything in time. As Nisha not only free farming, but now getting involved in kills. Also down bottom, Secret, they'll catch out MIDONE, playing a little too aggro.
And now it's a long cooldown. 150 seconds. That's painful.
Yeah, Nisha could just breathe a sigh of relief. One of the threats that may have bothered him a little bit. I don't even think too much because of how farmed he is right now. Eagle Song soon to be found, and Yapso doesn't mind if he does there, as he's just been able to grab himself the track, so he can start looking to make some money for his own team. Tracking up MIDONE, giving him a bit of a taste of his own medicine. MIDONE will be able to take down Matu there with the Shuriken bounce.
We look on the heroes of Secret. They're actually making sure that all of their heroes do scale, like the Ember as well. He's going for a crit. He actually has the crit finished up early.
Okay.
While on the side of OG, it's just the Alchemist, right? You see the way the itemization is coming from Seb. It's a mech. You see the Bounty Hunter. It's a hood, maybe into a pipe potentially. So just making sure that Sumail.
They're going to try and kill off Nisha. They're going in with the track. They've got the concoction. Sumail throws it out. Nisha is going to be able to E-Blade the Meepo, keeping it alive. Nisha is going for the TP out. Nisha really going to live. He's not. The Shuriken bounces over. Stolen Slam from Yapso comes into play, but there's already 2 down on Secret. Zai will be able to turn things around as he comes in with the swashbuckle, takes out Sumail. Matu focusing down Saxa. Saxa pops the sig charges. Matu's got the sleight of fist back up, cuts down the shaker. MIDONE still trying to chase down Matu as the tracks out. Zai goes for the swashbuckle, but it's off the mark. Shuriken's back up MIDONE. He takes down a third. It's a triple kill for the bounty hunter. It's MIDONE. He's just cleaning them all up. The Shuriken bounces there, forcing Matu to get out of here. MIDONE's trying to stay on him, and with Seb's help, they might be able to do so. Seb TP's in. Another right click flies through. MIDONE keeping the tracks up. Matu, he is just a little too far away. The creeps are going to spawn. I don't know if it's going to be in range for a Shuriken bounce. She hasn't got the mana anyway.
Look at the bounties though. Look at Puppy and Yapsor. They're like, we're playing versus an Alchemist. Don't help your teammate. Get the bounties.
And they are going to be able to get some of them. Puppy able to sleep back Sumail.
Seb waits a second before picking it up.
And then we'll get the kill on Puppy. Fisher comes in from Saxa. TP's cancelled. And Puppy will run. Now Seb's going to have Sprout back up in a second. Won't even need it. Puppy chomps a mango. Enjoys his final dish. Mid lane, mid one. He's running. Sleight of fist will take him out though. Matu able to fight back after mid one got a good fight going there mid with that triple kill. They are able to kill him. Seb's able to move him with the ink swell. No tail provides him. Matu, he's low on the mana. He's got one more sleight of fist to use, and Zai's coming in with the rolling thunder to help out. Uses the slide, still gets hit by the nuke, but it won't kill him off. Zai rolls in, finds the connection onto Seb. Seb trying to run another sleight of fist from Matu. He's playing aggressively despite how low he is. They've slowed down Seb. Seb will finally fall to the fade ball of Yapso. Yapso moves across. Soulbind will end. Zai swashbuckles back up so he can turn and get away from Sumail. Hits him back with those swashbuckles. Find a lucky shot too, so Sumail has to back off.
Yeah, it's all your eggs are in the Alchemist basket. He's got a lot of ways to boost up his teammate too, but I'm also seeing mid one. He's actually going for a. Did you see that? He's going for a Veil. So because I guess he's gonna be he's expected to be given an Aghanims eventually.
Okay.
He's just gonna try to boost that one up. But I mean, Secret's really starting to ramp up the pace, and with a Meepo, and now they have I think a Vlad's is coming on the courier for Zai.
Yep.
Should be able to go for Roche. They even find Saksa.
They do. The setup's there. Mid one and Sumail are by his side. Sleight of fist comes in. Zai's rolling forward. The rolling thunder connects onto the two of them. Fade ball onto both Saksa and Sumail. They're turning. Fiend's Grip from Puppy used to hold down mid one, but Puppy is ticking down to Radiance. They'll lose the Bane. Saksa finally gets taken out. Secret, they'll retreat back over towards the Roche pit. Mid one and Seb looking for an opportunity to chase. Secret's still in a pretty good fighting shape though if OG do try and bring the action.
They just chase them in there too, and they can go for those kills because they get the catches on those big heroes at the start, those big supports.
Oh, mid
one, he steps up far versus Matumba.
He did. The swashbuckle doesn't reach him. And that actually might allow him to get out. No, it doesn't. Matu, he does. He gets it on the slight hit. Seb will attempt to TP out, but he's rooted and taken away. No Tail comes in with a soul bind, but it's too late to offer any sort of safety for his teammates. Now No Tail's in trouble as well. Zai, with this Arcane Rune's going to have a swashbuckle back up in a second and doesn't even need it. Yapso's in with the kill secure. Double kill for him. It's 22-9.
Able to reduce that healing and regen by so much, and they're just making sure to benefit and play around Nisha. Level 15 now in the Meepo, and they're looking again. Sumail, he shot himself in mid.
And he's in a lot of trouble. He's popped the ult here. They do have the Fissure to try and block off these bounces. The net will miss initially, but there's the E-Blade setting up for the Remnant Burst as Sumail will slowly but surely fall. The slam comes out from Saksa, but it doesn't do anything at all. They hardly take even a scratch. The net's out onto mid one. Secret really overrunning OG right now as OG's draft struggling to have the power to deal with Secret's mid-game prowess. This is 4 dead on OG. Secret, I mean, they're just getting out of control. Nisha's Meepo. I don't know how you stop this man right now. The Skadi is soon to be done. Nisha, that is the completion of the Skadi. 20 minutes in, E-Blade Skadi done on Nisha.
Jeez. How do they do not have the damage to kill this Meepo unless he's completely isolated.
No, I think that, Nisha's going to be feeling pretty invincible, particularly with this setup here as they look towards mid. No Tail slept in position. Zai will be able to find the angle to move in and actually get Seb as well, given the vision for them to find the Fiend's Grip. Seb's locked down on the front. They lose both Seb and No Tail. As Secret, they're bringing the push up to the high ground in the mid lane already at 21 minutes, and OG, they are nowhere near ready for this.
And they've done exactly, I mean, 28-9, they've done that and more, and they've just done a great job of putting the pressure on OG. This might be their last chance here. They've got the BKB for the Alchemist.
They steal all this advantage that Secret's been able to build up. They will get rich, and then they win the game. You know, it's all very simple. But I don't know if it's going to happen.
Indeed. Keeping them outside of it. Oh god, no, mid one. Even because the thing is too, it's like in some of these situations when you're playing like with a Furion, you're like, oh, they have a chance to, you know, split push, and it's him amplifying his own. That's the best part. It's him doing it. It's not like other people are stacking for him every time. I think maybe 1 or 2, but for the most part, it's him. Yeah. So it looks like it's a latch. So you see, Sox has been farming in the dire jungle.
Oh, look at that found. I'm talking about people in the jungle.
But they found Sumail.
They have. Puppy's got the grip. Yapso and Zai ready to come in as well. Look at that damage from Matu. Sumail just melts. And so does Seb. Any sort of movement outside of the base, they're just crumbling right now, OG. It's 32-9, 15k lead. Mid one's been caught out as well. This bounty cannot get out of this, as Secret are hitting back so hard here in this game 3. This Meepo has absolutely ruined OG here in this game 3.
Yeah, definitely agree. We see Saksa, he's walking up and showing his face with no blink dagger, but he has the blink on his courier, so he's trying to do a little bit of a, you know, a little bait play here, because he was able to finally farm that. Still only level 1 Echo, and his teammate dies right next to him, but he wants to get the Echo.
This is looking pretty over. I mean, Matu, I mean, as you say, I keep talking about the Meepo, but if anything, it really is the way that Matu was able to play after not necessarily an easy lane up top. Oh, okay. Okay, Saxa. He kills Matu. Bit of the old caster's curse there. They'll turn over towards Nisha. They'll kill off Nisha. All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
man.
This game ain't over. This game ain't over. Do not tune out. Do not adjust your televisions. This game is continuing. And OG, they just held big time. They just killed Nisha and Matu.
Saxa was sneaky, man. He showed his face. He's like, I got no blink. I got nothing to worry about. And then, oh, bam.
All right, boys and girls.
So they probably still need a lot more of those to happen.
They do. They need a fair few of them. But it was there. It happened. And it could, you know, if it happened once, it could happen again.
Oh.
Over the Absol.
Oh, he's got a Lotus Sword. Wow, he's really tanky.
Saxa, he's going to be able to body block him out. They're going to be able to bring down Yapso, stealing this money too. They're getting a fair bit of gold running the way of themselves. Zai swashbuckles away. Saxa wants to continue to chase this. Fishes out onto the two of them. I mean, Saxa, he's just turned up big time, and he's just turning this entire game around, or at least starting to push it back in the right way for OG. But now it's come a little too close to the tower. People are respawning. Matu's back in the game. Saxa full. Now it's time for OG to back off. They've got to still respect the fact that Secret are very far ahead right now. The stolen track being used against MIDONE as they have the vision upon him. He's trying to run. Another slight. Swashbuckle's not there, but the clumsy net is. Matu back in action as he shuts OG straight back down.
They got a couple kills out of it with the like sneak blink, but I mean, Matamba, man, is just like massive problem. Like, he even had I didn't even notice they got the imp claw as well on top of everything too. But look at it's 300 damage every time he's hitting people plus.
And look at his KDA run, 15, 3, and 12. Yeah. The moves he's made. He has been involved in almost everything.
Yep.
And sort of Secret, they resume business. Back on with the stomp that they were rolling with before. Zai's there on top of the man on the side. No Tail's dead. And a little bit of a hiccup in the proceedings for Secret, but back to business as usual here as they continue to utilize this large lead they have to take away a second set of racks from OG.
Roche is back up. This should be the one that Secret... This is the one to close the game out for Secret, because they're still in such a... Oh, even better, a fake play. They see Sumail showing his face.
All right.
Puppy in position and ready with the grip.
And Saxa, he's gone. That was sort of the one worry for them. Then Saxa does have a buyback. He is going to use it back on towards the top lane. They get the Rolling Thunder over onto Sumail. Nisha moves in onto Seb. The bounce back again onto Sumail. Sumail pots the BKB, but the Fiend's grip controls there from Puppy. Nisha trying to right-click Sumail down, but Sumail is still surviving through this. Now charging forward towards Puppy, looking for the support kill. He's been held back in the Sprout here. Absol able to use that Sprout against Seb's own team. It's 4 dead. It's another team fight win for Secret. They are really just back to rolling over OG. They get the catch on MIDONE. MIDONE can't escape this. He's changed up. It's going to be a team wipe. Secret now 44-12, 20k lead. I think we're getting closer and closer to OG tapping out of this one. There really is no way of coming back into this game.
Didn't feel like there was a comeback possible about 15 minutes ago, but they tried their damnedest. Trying what they can here. There's some little maneuvers in those fights that, I mean, I could go into it for a while that were really cool. Nisha split himself, all his Meepos away from the unstable concoction when it was popping on Sumail, except for the one Meepo. But overall, I mean, Secret had OG's number in this draft. I think that they had a much better overall one.
Yep. And, you know, they tried something cute. MIDONE wanted to play some mid-bounty hunter. Secret are messing around. The Nisha Meepo coming in as that be-all, end-all pick. And as I said, we probably didn't mention him too much, but Matumba, man, this safe lane Ember, the build, as you say, you know,